Oh well, I've remembered now to actually go back to night seeing foliage normal because the sun's out, and hopefully it'll take in the better distant vistas and won't be so bright. In other words, we get better true to life colour sort of thing. But I've had a bit of a rant, a bit of a gas bag, told you what I am about. But as a composer, if I get the idea, oh no, you know what I mean? It's like that, and the ideas come thick and fast, and basically you'll do the whole thing in about 8 minutes. That's why they called us the idle race, because it's all spending all that idle time messing about, basically cutting your teeth, getting all the basic building blocks at your fingertips basically. So suddenly when it all does, you get the idea, it all comes together, you can knock out the basic fundamentals, bass, harmony and melody, at least in your mind, of some sort of pastiche in about 8 minutes sort of thing. And then the hard work is nutting it all out. But that's why they call us the idle race, really. But you know, in 8 minutes you can come up with something that's immortal, but it's all comes on the end of years and years of what seems like idle wasting of time. And that's why they pay the big bucks, you see, because they're actually paying you for the back end of all that work. Oh wow, just when I've come off macro setting, this is Leeuwenhoekia dubia. In other words, it's a relation to the trigger plants. Basically, it's an active plant. You can actually trigger these things, and you can see them move. Well, they're so small you have to go in super macro boy to see them work. I don't know if we can actually try and do one in. Gee, I don't even know where to start with these things. They're so bloody small. But maybe you need to grow them in a greenhouse first, and yeah, well, at least we know where they are roughly. We could probably harvest some seed or something like that if someone is interested in them. Oh well. Reference points for trees and things like that. Pan and pause. Oh, there's that thing that was up in the Knoll Conservation Park. Now this is interesting. So we've got vegetation that's a combination of, oh, looks like there's a bit of a pathway. It looks like someone's been rutting in there, but anyway, hopefully they're not digging out. So yeah. Anyway, if I can get going. There seems to be somewhat of a little bit of a pathway or something going on here. I can knock my way through it. But yeah, that wind's picking up. They say it's, whoa, oh yeah, it's rain. It's on its way. Oh well, what the heck. But yeah, they're all, yeah, it doesn't look like willows. You know, willows have the hanging leaves, don't they? Don't they? I'm not a European tree expert. I'm not really much of an expert, really, on too many things. I'm a generalist. Yeah. What's it? Something or other about Master of None or something. But look at the seed pods on these things. I don't know if you can focus in on those. But yeah, look at those. Full of seed. But as I said, I've got tons of that stuff at home. Well, it looks like the bracken runs all the way along here. So we're just following what looks like it might be some sort of creek line or something. I just hope it opens out to something. Otherwise, it's well, basically going to end up being on the other side of the coal fern on that side. So maybe there's something on this side that's a remnant of what used to be all over the, you know, we're talking like 300,000 years ago or something like that. Maybe it used to grow all the way across or something. And as it's dried out, I think the top part of the hill, it's all sort of grown away sort of thing. You know, it's got too sunny, too hot. Maybe there's also been some drainage in the last 100 years as well. Maybe that's what's going on with all those bloody sewer cap things. around the area and things like that. But the creek here does appear to be ever flowing. So where is that water coming from, you know? It seems to be going in an odd direction too for the topography of the landscape, so... Oh, I don't know. Do we want to go down there? Maybe go on a little bit further. I think it's just going to be a gentle meander. I mean, water's got to flow down this thing. But then again, we did say it was in a bit of a rain shadow, but there's certainly a lot of foliage on the hillside there for... You call this a rain shadow, Richard? Yeah, that's what I say. I mean, even though the moss has gone dormant there, it's still pretty green on this side if it is a rain shadow. But I just wonder what was there before the European trees were growing there. But anyway, I'll keep meandering on down. Much of a muchness. More of these. Still haven't quite gone into dormancy. Plenty of seed on them. Seed that will probably go to waste if somebody doesn't want to have a go at trying growing some of these things. I don't know, we might be moving down to some sort of opening out of the creek zone there or something. I mean, if we don't get any joy, we might even just be able to go up there and have a look at the other side of the coral fern thing that we didn't quite get to see last year because we're running out of time. It was bloody hot and you know, I was buggered sort of thing. Whereas because we're taking it in a more leisurely pace, leisurely pace, and it might actually turn out to rain shortly, we might be able to, you know, have enough energy to get up there and have a quick squiz, you know. Might be worth it. And we're only on our third card. We've got 2 more cards to go, but having said that, this one's probably going to run out fairly soon. And it just doesn't seem to want to end. You'd be kicking yourself if the Bernardo is actually on the other side and you just can't see it because of all that foreign verbiage in the way. Anyway, oh, it just goes on and on, doesn't it? Yeah. Now we might actually get into some sort of back way to the... It might be interesting. We'll keep going. Anyway, probably time to start a new clip from here. Otherwise they'll just go on too long and it'll take a whole night time just to load up one clip. Okay, over and out.